Well, first of all, I would like to say that we are excited what happened this last couple of days. We clearly feel that we improve our team. Saying that, I would like to thank all our guys. Actually, they're not our guys on our team, but in our heart, they're our guys. Moving forward, they did a great job for us in somebody last 3 years, somebody 2 years, somebody just 1 year, but they did a good job. Making us the team that we are today. What we did, in the last couple of days, we had a few guys that are gonna make our team better. Talking about Harrison Barnes, who is a player that can score, play position that we need. Somebody that we looking to have a long future together. Alec is a combo guy who's gonna bring experience, guy who had a playoff experience with a few teams, and we had a game this year where he played very well against us, so hopefully he can bring that to our team. Caleb is a young player that we had interest in even before the draft. We had him in a workout. The last 2 years we did a great job developing young talents, so hopefully we can do the same thing with Caleb. We are excited to have him. So again, very excited about what we did, and can't wait till tomorrow.
Vlade, when you look at the acquisition of Harrison Barnes, do you see him as your starting three, or is he a combo forward, or how do you see him fitting into the rotation?
I see him as a player who's going to help us go to the next level, and everything else about his playing position or whatever it is for Dave to decide how he's going to make it happen.
You mentioned Harrison just a minute ago about looking forward to a long future with him. Do you have an idea or a good feeling about where that is already, about possibly being here?
Well, we want to focus on the rest of the season, and we're going to talk about it after, but definitely we have interest to have him here for a long time.
And when you think about just pulling off 3 trades in 2 days right before the deadline, what does that say to just not only just how busy you guys have been over this past season, but also the expectations that have come along with kind of this early success that this young team has kind of been able to put?
Well, you know what, our focus was going into this process was to improve our team and not jeopardize our future. And I think we achieved exactly what we tried. We brought the talent that is going to help us be a better team, and not just for now, but moving forward.
Vlade, one of the strengths of this team has been its depth. How much more prepared do you feel like you are to make a playoff push, given not only the moves that you made, but the moves of other teams around you guys that you're chasing for this final playoff spots?
Well, frankly, I have to be honest with you guys. We were focusing on our team. We didn't care about anybody else. We know what we're building here. We know what we need. We need where we want to be in 2 months or a year. So we're focusing on us, and I think we are very, very excited about what we did the last couple of days. So I think we're definitely a better team.
Vlade, did these moves come together very quickly, or were these talks, were you engaged in these talks over a period of days or weeks?
We talk a lot of different stuff. I don't want to go into details in the process, but it didn't happen kind of quick. So we took a lot of time, but like I said, we are happy. The outcome was great for us, and we are excited about moving forward.
On the question about Harrison and his future here, do you have any assurances from him that he's willing to negotiate a longer-term deal at the end of the season, or are those talks going to happen later?
I talked to his agent today, and that's not something that we're gonna do it right now. We're gonna talk when time comes.
This is a pretty big roster shakeup. Did you weigh these moves against the risk to some pretty good team chemistry?
We had a good chemistry, and we're gonna have a good chemistry. That's I would say most important thing when I build a team. So I have no doubt that we're gonna have a good chemistry. There's all good guys, good players. They're gonna help each other. So, like I said, I'm excited about what we have right now.
Vlade, also along those lines, there always is risks in trades, but how much did you weigh that, that locker room, the way things were with the guys that are no longer here, and knowing that you have the young core going forward, did you feel confident that they were able to, that those guys had, provided the team with what they could, and that these young guys will take it from there?
Exactly, just like, we had the guys last year, Vince and Garrett, and before that, everybody did that part, and all of those guys, I'm very thankful. I gotta say, I'm gonna miss them, and I'm gonna be a big fan of them. They did their job, everything what we asked for, but, we gotta move forward, and nothing's gonna change. We're gonna have a good chemistry, we're gonna have a fun, we're gonna have an exciting team, and just better.
Vlade, with some of the moves, you created some roster spots now. Will the team be active in looking at the buyout market, seeing who's out there, or are you content with the group you have going forward?
Well, I can add some talent, if you available, we can talk about it, if you wanna play.
I could be the 15th man.
Well, we obviously we did what we did. Now we are not in a hurry. We want to see what's going on over there. If we see somebody that can improve our team, sure. We are open. That's why we create what we created so far.
Vlade, as you continue to move this franchise into a place where you see it can be, are these moves any indication that you feel you're a bit ahead of schedule in that process?
Well, it's hard to plan everything, in the details. It happens what happens. I think we are going in a good direction. We are excited about it. I think our fans are excited. So everything is going just like I vision. Less than 2 years ago. Even though I had like 2 days. 2 days ago I had a better deal, but it didn't go through. Why are you laughing?
Vlade, talking with the players last night, several of them weren't shy to say that the energy in the room was gone, the chemistry is gone. Have you talked to the players, and what did you say to them moving forward?
Yeah, everything is going to be fine. I talked to them, told them about the experience I had when I was in that situation. So it is what it is. It's a tough business, and I'm sure it's going to be just fine moving forward tomorrow.
Like a couple of times you said you feel like it's going to be fine, the chemistry and everything else. With the age of these young players, maybe things being different from when you were their age playing basketball, do you feel like it's going to take more time though for them to gel and to get back to maybe feeling like the way they were feeling in terms of team chemistry?
I think we had the team chemistry last year too. It was just it's a part of time. I mean, part of the business we are. You're moving around. You create new friends. You create new teammates. So I'm fine with that.
And as far as the way that they're playing right now, are they outperforming your expectations for what you had for the beginning of the year?
I have a lot of confidence in our guys. So I'm excited first of all about them, then about our fans, and then I think they're doing a great job. They playing exciting basketball. They're improving every day. They work hard on their game. I can see them every day in the practice facility. They live for basketball, so it's an exciting time.
Vlade, you guys play a much different style than Dallas. How much do you think Harrison can benefit from playing in this style with this pace?
I think it's going to be a great addition. He's going to bring something that we were missing in that position, especially offensively. But he's a complete player. He can play good defense too.
Vlade, at this point, do you anticipate that both Harrison and Alec Burks will be available tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean they should be here today. They're gonna do their physicals and they should be ready for tomorrow.
Can you speak a little bit about Burks and Swanigan and what type of player you see in both of them?
Well, Alec is a veteran guy that, like I said before, he had a lot of experience in the league, and he's a combo guy. He's very, he's attacking, he's a scorer, so he's gonna help our team. Caleb is a young guy that needs to work on his game, and we're gonna do everything to help him develop and make sure that he can be something for our future.
And when you look at, Jason mentioned a minute ago about the roster spot that you have available. When you bring in these additions to your team, these 3 players, do you feel like you still know what you could possibly use without even seeing them mesh with your guys, or does that take some time before you try to fill a spot like that?
Well, we're gonna take time. Obviously, if something comes up that we can pass on, we're gonna grab opportunity. But I'm not gonna talk about something that we don't know yet. So we are happy where we are, and we're gonna go day by day about the feeling or not feeling the spot.
You talked about the possibility of filling that spot. Is there a specific need you're looking for at all, or you're just saying you're open to?
I think we pretty much covered. Obviously, a small forward position is always you wanna like to improve. So if something like that happens down the road, sure.
And overall, I know you said in a couple of days you feel like you had a trade didn't go through. What is this period of time like for you as a GM, just sorting through it all, and maybe the week leading up to the deadline?
I think you're the only one that didn't get my joke.
Well, I know. I'm just asking about the week going up to the deadline, though.
Well, I'm sorry. You gotta ask again.
Going up into the deadline, what has this week been like for you in the front office, just getting prepared for the trade deadline and sorting through all the different?
We were first of all, I'm so thankful for people that work with me. I think we did a great job, preparing ourselves for this time, and we did a great job as a team. Ken is one of them here. See, nobody's supporting me from my office. Ken, you gotta get a raise. We have a good team. We work hard in the last few days, even before to prepare. We were ready. We execute, basically everything what we had on the board. So we are excited. Good job, Ken.
Kind of a follow-up to what you said about having a team. You guys have now been together for, been together for a good while now. The whole yourself, Brandon, Ken, and everyone together. Just how much does that help going through this now that you guys have been?
Gonna be mad. You didn't mention him.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Pedro. But you guys have all been together for a while. Just when you go through this process as a group more than once, how much easier and how much does the communication improve just going through this as a group more than once?
Obviously, it's easier. You spend some time with different people. So their habits. A lot of times now Ken knows exactly what I'm thinking. I don't need to say anything to him. So we are very close to be kind of same person. It's on the same page. So it's very easy to execute when you have a group of people that know each other very well.
Vlade, the Harrison Barnes deal, of course, is the headliner in Burks, but what about the secondary deals, the Scalaby's here for Caleb Swanigan and, of course, Ben McLemore potentially being waived?
He'll be waived, and the reason why, we want to, help him to find some team and playing time. Obviously, he didn't do that here. Ben, he's a great kid, good basketball player. Wish him all the best. Same thing with Skal. We want to start fresh with that position. That's why we took Caleb to see if we can develop a player that we want. So, and Skal did a great job here on his game. Just he have an opportunity to go to the next step. So hopefully he can do that in Portland.
Thanks, folks.
If I could ask you
Yeah.
to just talk a little bit more about Burks for one, and where he fits exactly. Is he strictly shooting guard, do you think, or does he have
No,
some
he's
versatility?
a combo. He's a point guard, shooting guard. So he's a he's gonna play, in position 1 and 2, depends what we need, or actually what the coach needs.
And then you sent out 2 small forwards, brought 1 in. How do you see your depth at the small forward?
I don't think the depth didn't change at all, but we are definitely upgraded that position. We're gonna still use different players to be backup in small forward.
Bogey, for instance.
Bogey, Belly, hopefully down the road Marvin. We'll see.
Can I just go real quick?
Yeah.
Did you say, do you think you're better off suited to make the playoffs now? Is that kind of an expectation?
Are we better?
I don't know, I haven't seen him play yet.
I think we're better,
Yeah.
believe me.
Thanks, Vlade. Thanks, man.
Thank you, guys.